Howdy y'all, CountryFriedGamer 150 here again with another mission on solo that I have found a little bit easier way to do it. This mission opens up at 50, rank 50 I believe, and it is from Trevor and it's called Out of Harmony. Now this particular mission you go to the, I think it's called the Cement Works facility or something in Hamony. Now what I found that makes this difficult is not only do you have a whole bunch of enemies to try to kill when you enter this place, but you have a timer that is only for about 6 minutes or so. And so you basically have to kill a whole bunch of enemies and get this truck and trailer to this other location on the other side of Sandy Shores, way out in the middle of nowhere. And so as many times as I tried to do this, either I died because so many people were shooting me or the clock ran out. And before I go any further, I do want to apologize that this video is kind of chopped up a little bit because, well, certain things didn't go right, but so I either had to blow myself up and start over, or but anyway, so what I found makes this a little bit easier for a solo individual is to go out away from where the timer starts. You'll get a general idea of when the timer actually starts, and what you want to do is you want to be just outside of that area, and you will see here shortly that when you go down 68 and you go towards the area, you want to be in the opposite lane and make a left, like you're going towards Sandy Shores. You want to make a left there, but you want to be in the opposite lane, because if you go on the inside lane, then the timer will start. And so you want to go on the outside lane, and you want to go down to the next road, and you will see that I had a little bit of difficulty figuring out which trailer to go to, because it's been a little while since I had done this mission, and I wasn't sure which one I wanted to go to. But once I figured out which one I wanted to go to, what you do is you stand up on top of this trailer, and with a sniper rifle, and if you just start shooting towards this this cement place, or whatever it is, this, whatever you want to call it, refining place, once you start shooting towards that, enemies will start running out. Now what you want to do is you want to just stay there, stay where you're at that trailer, and let the enemies come to you. Let as many enemies come out of there as possible, and shoot them down. Then once you do that, then go around to the other side on top of the hill. Now this particular time it didn't really work on this, which you only get about one other or two other enemies to come out on the other side. But if you want to go to the opposite hill, and you have to be careful where you're at on the opposite hill, or else you'll trigger it there. But you can maybe start up another guy coming out if you just shoot towards the area, if you're outside of the zone, and sometimes you can pick off maybe one or two more guys before you actually go in and get the timer started. What I've also learned about this particular mission is that you will have a lot of the lost guys coming and attacking you on motorcycles and whatever. And what I've found is because of the time frame, because of the timer going, don't even waste your time shooting the guys on motorcycles. Just like weave the truck back and forth as you're driving to keep them back. because they'll keep shooting at the truck, but it's not going to hurt you. They're not going to shoot you or anything. Your armor and everything will stay intact. So just keep kind of like weaving back and forth when you can. When you see them coming up behind you or alongside of you, just come up, go back and forth, and that will keep them behind you. And as long as they're behind you, they're not gonna hurt you. It's just annoying because you keep hearing them shooting at you and saying all kinds of things. So, but you just ignore them until you get to the location that you're required to be at. Now, later on, I will shed more light on what to do at the location in which you drop the trailer off, because after you put the trailer at that location, it's not over yet. So I will explain more once we get there.
Whoa!
Yeah, as you can see, I had a little trouble figuring out which hill it was. Um, but yeah, and you can see I went over the cliff there, totally by accident. But yeah, I eventually found the hill, but I didn't get any other guys to come out, and I got too close and the timer started, so I had to run down to the truck. Once again, as always, I always appreciate whoever watches this. I know not many people view it, but you know, I'm just putting it out there for anybody who wants to make life a little bit easier playing on solo. Thanks for watching. And once again, I will shed more light on what to do when you get down to where you drop the trailer off. But I hope you enjoy the video. I know there was some stupid mistakes that were made and blew up my car in the process, but you know, my other car, not the car I'm driving now, but yeah. So what you'll see here when we get down here is that when you park the trailer down there, a lot of the lost is going to be up at the top of the hill. But you don't really want to run all the way up to the top of the hill, because if you run up to the top of the hill, then there's so many guys up there that they will most likely kill you. So the best thing to do is just to try to run partially up the hill before you get to the top, and start shooting at them to trigger their attack, and then run back down the hill and hide behind that crate, and then as they come down the hill, then shoot them as they come down. I think that's the best way to go on this one.
Gracias. ¿Qué hubo, le?